Hi yogis, and welcome to class. I am Emily, and today we are going to do a vinyasa flow that will just get you flowing and moving your entire body, and I hope that you will leave this class feeling a lot of energy in your body, and maybe that you have let something go, that you have found some release in some places in your body. As always, we're going to start this class by grounding down and finding just a tiny bit of stillness before we start moving. So sit down in a comfortable seat, close down your eyes. Just let your hands rest on your knees or on your thighs, however you are sitting down. And just start taking long, deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your nose. Allowing every inhale to travel all the way from your sitting bones to the top of your head. Traveling along your spine and then all the way back down. And let your exhale just lower your shoulder blades a tiny bit further down your back, and just start to already draw your navel up and back with your exhales so that you find that slight activation of your lower belly. Kind of just imagining that you are pressing your breath out using the power of your lower belly. Just enjoy this short moment of stillness. Maybe this will be one of few times today that you are in stillness with yourself. So just to take a moment to enjoy this time, to really feel into it, feeling the points of contact that your body has with the mat. Points of contact that your hands have with your knees or your thighs. Feeling your breath as it travels inside you. One more deep breath here. And then with your next inhale, just open your eyes, and we're going to just come to lying down actually, because we're going to start today by activating our core in a nice way, because I feel that when you activate your core straight away, when you really start to just talk to those muscles, they are engaged for the rest of the class, and that is exactly what we want. So come all the way down, find that your lower back is in contact with your mat, and then stretch your left leg out along the mat and turn your right shin so that your right foot is facing like over your left thigh and your right knee is pointing out to the side. Lift your chest, and then now it's up to you how much you work this. But you place your hands, your forearms against your shin, and you lift up, and then you press your knee, your shin, in towards your forearms, and at the same time you press your forearm into the shin. This will totally activate your core. I'm already exhausted. Let's hold it here for 5, 4, press harder, 3, 2, lower back to the mat, 1, come all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze, wiggle it out a bit. Release your tension in your neck by just letting your head fall to the other, one side and the other. Now stretch your right leg out rather, and then turn your left leg, knee out to the side, lift your chest, forearms to the shin, and start to press. Give it all you have. Activate your core. Press even harder. Hold it for 5, 4, you can do it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Knees to chest, squeeze them tight, and just rock your head from side to side. Great work. I hope you got your core fired up. We're going to do it once more each side. So left leg out, bring your shin as it was, chest up, press it. 5, 4, I want to see you shake. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze in. One more side to go. You're gonna thank me for this afterwards. Turn your shin, lift your chest, and press. Your leg is so strong that it's gonna press in. Just keep it away from your upper body. 5, 4, 3, last 1, 2, 1, come all the way in. Rock your head, and just place your hands on the backs of your thighs and do a couple of rolls. You know by now I love those rolls. Rolling up and down, massaging your spine as you go, and then you roll all the way up and so you end up on all fours with your hands underneath your shoulders, your index fingers pointing forward, your knees about hip width apart, and now it's there, that activation of your belly. It's ready. Inhale, drop your belly to the floor, lifting your sitting bones up and back, kind of drawing your chest in between your shoulders so that it really gets this opening feeling forward. Exhale, round in, press the mat away. Gaze towards your navel. You can just shake your head out here for a while. Next inhale to cow, and exhale to cat. A couple of more. Just follow your own breath, and if you want to start to move like doing circles with your upper body, or if you want to start moving down and forward, you go ahead and do exactly that, because you know and you feel wherever you hold tension in your body, and it's totally up to you what you want to do here and however you want to move in order to warm up your spine and just get some release of those tensions. Or you can just stay with your cat and cows and try to find a little bit more expansion every time you do. Last one, exhale, round in, and then find your neutral spine. Inhale and tuck your toes, squeeze your core, and exhale, lift your hips up and back to your first downward facing dog. Adjust your distance and just start to bend into one knee at a time, leaning into your hands. So at the same time we're kind of warming up our wrists, leaning forward, squeezing your core, and then find stillness. Let your heels drop to the mat. Hide them behind your calves. Inhale, come high up on your toes, and exhale, drop both heels over to the right. Drop your butt down, but your hands stay the same, so you can still keep pressing the mat away. Hopefully you will find some length along your left side body. Inhale it back to center, high up on your toes. Exhale, heels over to the left. Bend in, stick your butt out, lower it down. Press firmly down through your palms. Inhale it back to center, high up on your toes, and exhale, heels down, downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. Work your downward facing dog. Really press the mat away through your hands. Widen between your shoulder blades and your collarbones. Squeeze your core. Lift your sitting bones even higher, gaze towards your knees or in the direction of your navel. Inhale, high up on your toes, and as you lift your heels, gaze forward in between your hands, bend deeply into your knees, squeeze your core and step forward. And this time I want you to step with your other good leg, because usually you always use the same leg to step forward. So find a forward fold with your feet hip width apart, grab hold of opposite elbows and switch it around. take that other elbow that you never take. Really try to lean into your toes. And when you lean into your toes, lift your sitting bones even higher, like you're spreading your butt towards the back over the room. Sounds funny, but that is the key to really find length in your hamstrings. Sway it out. And don't forget to use your belly to draw you down. That lower belly that we just activated it helps you, or actually draws you closer down towards your thighs. Release your elbows, fingertips to the mat or to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway up. Lift your gaze, draw your shoulders down your back, and exhale, fall all the way down. Inhale, bend your knees deeply and roll all the way up to standing. Bring your arms up, palms to touch, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale through your center line, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep all the way up, gaze up, and then just a tiny bit of back bend at the top. Lift your chest, squeeze your glutes, bring your hips slightly forward, and exhale, follow your breath all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. With your exhale, you can bend your knees, plant your palms, and step back to downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back, and as you sweep that leg up, just bring your left heel off the mat as well and gaze forward in between your hands. Use your right glute to lift your leg even higher. Exhale, draw your right knee over and cross under to your left elbow. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, crossing under. Inhale, up, gaze in between your hands. Exhale, cross under. We do it once more. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, cross it under. Stay, lower the sole of your left foot. Stick the right foot out to the side. Let the pinky toe edge glide on the floor. Forward, or rather out to the side, and sweep your left arm up. And as you sweep that arm up, lift your hip with it. Press down through the mat. Find expansion between your hands. Inhale and exhale, both palms to the mat. Draw your right knee into your chest, come high up on your left toes, and drop your left heel over to the left, letting your right toes land behind you. Setting it up for a wild thing. Opening your chest to the sky. Lift your hips. Press the mat away through your right foot and your right hand. Inhale and exhale. Bend into your left knee so that you find stability in your left foot, and then start to lift your right knee up and grab hold of the back of the thigh if you need help to bring your right foot all the way forward. Place it next to your left hand. Find release. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Lift your chest and exhale. Just let your hips sink deeper down towards the mat. With your next inhale, drop your left hand in between your shoulder blades and let your right hand swim all the way around, and try to see if you can find your fingertips or grab hold of your top, your t-shirt, whatever you're wearing. And inhale, lift your chest, kind of pressing the left elbow back, and squeeze your core. Keep your left toes tucked. Inhale, lift your left knee up off the mat. Exhale, find stability in your legs. Inhale, release your hands and let your left hand arm sweep forward as you lean over your right thigh. And exhale, left palm away from the body, all the way out along the side, lowering the sole of the left foot, sweeping your right arm all the way up into reversed warrior. Stay here for a short moment, a couple of breaths. Really work into it. Press your knee out towards the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Stretch tall from your right hip to your right fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale. Right elbow to your right thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Extended side angle. Sink your hips. Find a beautiful line between your left fingertips and your left foot. Just stay for a short moment. Press down through your feet, squeeze your core, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, extended side angle. Once more, reverse warrior. And this time, both hands frame that front foot, come up to the toes of your left foot, plant your left hand and sweep your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze up and see if you can gaze towards your thumb with your left eye. Squeeze your core, inhale, exhale, drop the heel of your left foot over to the left and just let your right foot climb all the way down and end up. Either stack your feet or feet in line into side plank, lifting your hips, spreading your wings, squeezing your core. Inhale, stay for the exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Both palms to the mat. Roll onto your toes into high plank position. Make sure that your shoulders are just above your hands. Squeeze your core, press up between your shoulder blades. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Weight forward, prepare chaturanga. Keep your elbows in, lower your knees if you need to. And just lower slowly all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, widen slightly between your feet. Hands stay where they are. Squeeze your glutes, roll your shoulders down. Inhale, lift your chest into cobra. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, lift even higher. Exhale, as you lower, slide your hands forward, forearms to the mat. And inhale, draw your chest in between your shoulders. Gaze forward into sphinx pose. Inhale, bring your palms back behind, just under your shoulders. And widen between your knees. Sink all the way back to child's pose. Great work. With your next inhale, round your spine and roll forward. Bring your knees just a tiny bit closer, so both the knees and feet are hip width apart. And exhale it back, downward facing dog. One inhale, and exhale, side out. Let your next inhale lift your heels and gaze in between your hands. Bend your knees deeply, prepare your shoulders. Maybe you take a tiny jump. If you jump, remember to catch yourself with the strength of your arms. Bend and jump. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, folding over your legs. Inhale all the way up, sweep your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep up, slight back bend at the top. Hips forward, lift your chest, maybe gaze back and exhale it all the way down. Lift halfway with your inhale and your exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left foot up. Bring your right heel up off the mat, gaze in between your hands, squeeze your glute. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross it under. Inhale it up and back. Exhale to cross under. Strong movements, use your entire inhales and your entire exhales, cross under. Once more, all the way up. Left glute is so squeezed, cross under. Right sole to the mat. pinky toe edge of the foot out to the side. Right arm sweeps up, lifting your hip. Stay here for one inhale and exhale. Palms to the mat. Left knee into the chest. Up high up on your right toes. Drop your right heel to the right. Left foot lands behind you. Open it up. Wild thing. Really lift your chest. Squeeze your entire back body, opening your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Lower bend into your your right leg rather, to find stability so that you can lift your left knee off. And then bring it, maybe without using your hands, bring it all the way forward. Lowering your right knee. Arms sweep up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, exhale, sink deep into your hips, but keep the activation of your core. Bend your right arm so that your right hand lands between your shoulders, shoulder blades. Left arm sweeps back. Maybe connecting your hands, your fingertips, squeeze your core. And inhale, press it up, lifting your right knee off the mat. Exhale, sink down, activate your legs, squeeze your core. Inhale, release your right arm, sweep it forward. Super strong upper body. Exhale, lower the sole of your right foot. Sweep your right arm around. Left arm sweeps up, finding reversed warrior. Sink it down with the exhale, pressing firmly out through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Pressing your left knee out towards the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Hold it. Really work it here, stretching through your left side body, sinking down in your hips. One more inhale, exhale, left elbow to your left thigh, right arm sweeps up and over to extended side angle. Opening your chest up towards the ceiling, gazing up underneath your armpit, find the length, really press through your right leg, stretch and extend your right arm. Hold it. With your next inhale, sweep it all the way up and back to reversed. And exhale to extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Feel your legs start shaking, reversed. Extended. Last one. Reversed. And exhale, frame the front foot. Come up to the toes of your right foot and sweep your left arm to the ceiling. Squeeze your core. Prepare for the side plank by dropping your right heel over to the right and letting your left foot step, either stacking your feet or just let them be side by side. But either way, lift your hip, pressing firmly down through the mat. Maybe gazing up, you can gaze down to the side, whatever suits you and your balance today. Inhale, and next exhale, both palms to the mat, roll onto your toes, high plank. Squeeze your core, inhale, and bring the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, slowly as you can, just lower all the way down, squeeze your core to the belly. Untuck your toes, widen between your feet, squeeze your glutes and use your back strength to lift your chest. Shoulder blades down the back, inhale and exhale it down. Sliding your hands forward and inhale. Sphinx pose. Pressing down through your fingertips, almost drawing your hands in towards your body. Just by doing that, you're pressing your chest forward in between your shoulders, finding length. And lower and just move your hands back to where they were, underneath your shoulders. Press all the way back, widen between your knees, into child's pose. If you're short on time, we have done this entire sequence once. If you're short on time, you can hop off here, and you can go to any kind of Shavasana that you want. If it is sitting onto your heels, closing your eyes, palms to your thighs, or if you just want to rest, keep resting in child's pose, do that. If you have more in you today, we will go through this entire sequence once again, just a tiny bit faster, just trying to move breath to movement, breath by breath. So, it's your choice. Inhale, come forward, roll forward. Bring your knees into place, hands into place. Exhale, tuck toes, and lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhale high up onto your toes, gaze in between your elbows, bend your knees, maybe take a jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting halfway, leaning into your toes. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweeping all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Setting it up. One last time each side. Inhale, sweep up, lean back, slight back bend. Exhale, just rain it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg sweeps up, bring in the left heel with it, gaze forward. Exhale, cross under, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, cross under. Up and back, inhale, use your glutes, cross under. Inhale, up and back, last one. Exhale, cross under, sole of the left foot to the mat. Maybe you keep your right foot lifted, open it up. Exhale, palms to the mat, spin around on your left toes into wild thing. Right foot lands behind. Inhale, opens your chest, and exhale, find stability in your left foot to bring your right foot all the way forward, lowering your left knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, lower your shoulders, sinking your hips, squeeze your core. Left hand between your shoulders, right hand comes around, gomukasana arms. Engage your core. Inhale, lift your back knee. Exhale, just sink into your hips, engaging your legs. Inhale, release your left arm, lowering over your right thigh. And exhale, swim the arm all the way back, lowering the sole of your left foot. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, straight away. Extended side angle. Inhale, sweep it up. Just let your legs stay exactly as they are here. And once more, lift up. Work your side body. Exhale, frame the foot. Come up to the back toes. Sweep your right arm up with an inhale. Exhale, just lowering the hips slightly. Then drop your heel to the left and step your right foot to meet your left in your side plank. Inhale, lifting your hips. Exhale, palms to the mat. Roll onto your toes, high plank. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, super slowly all the way down. Squeeze your core, squeeze it. And lower, untuck your toes, widen, engage with the back body. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, hands forward. And inhale to sphinx pose. Inhale, arms, hands rather, slide back. And just bring yourself all the way back to child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Couple of breaths. If you set an intention for this class, I encourage you to return to that intention now. With your next inhale, round your back. round forward into all fours, adjusting your stance. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, tuck your toes, and lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, high up on your toes, gaze in between your hands. Bend your knees, maybe step, float, fly to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, sweeping up. Gaze up, palms are touching. Exhale, hands through the center line. Amazing work, you guys. Inhale, sweep up, slide back, bend, pressing your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, and exhale, follow your breath all the way down. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, bend into your knees if needed. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot sweeps up. Come high up onto your right toes, gaze in between your hands. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale it all the way back up. Super strong right leg all the time. Squeeze under. Inhale up. Exhale, crossing under. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, cross under. Sole of the right foot to the mat. Stretching the left leg out to the side. Opening up your right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Palms to the mat. Just spin on your right toes. Left foot lands behind. Lifting up, rising. Squeeze your entire back body. Inhale and exhale. Bend into your right leg and lift your left leg off the mat here. And just as you want to, either using your hand or just using your core, bring your left foot to the top of the mat, lowering your right foot down, knee down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, lower. Right hand in between your shoulder blades. Left hand sweeps around. So the left palm is facing away from the body. Otherwise, it's pretty impossible. Squeeze your core. Inhale. Lift your back knee off the mat. Exhale, just sink slightly deeper into your hips. Inhale, release your right arm forward. Lean in over your left thigh. Exhale, swim it all the way around, lowering the sole of the back foot, sweeping the left arm up to reversed warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reversed. Really move gently and slowly, but with intention and with your breath. So each movement is using all the muscles that you need. I think you've got one extra here now. Sweep it up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Come up to your right toes and sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards your fingers. Sink your hips just a tiny bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. Drop your right heel to the right, bringing your left leg, your foot on top of your right. Open up, side plank, finding your balance. Inhale, really lift your hips even higher, and exhale to high plank. Press the mat away, stay for one inhale and one exhale, and the next inhale, weight forward, next exhale, lowering all the way down, widening between your feet, untuck your toes, lift your chest to cobra. One inhale and exhale, slide your hands forward. Inhale to sphinx pose. Inhale once more and exhale, slide your hands back and press it all the way back to child's pose. Oh, you're doing so great. It really makes my heart pump this flow. Just take a moment to get back to your breath. With your next inhale, squeeze your core round forward. And exhale, tuck your toes, adjust anything needed. and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high up on your toes, gaze in between your hands, bend your knees, jump, step, float, fly to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, folding. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Just widen between your feet. And just lower all the way down. A short visit into Malasana. If you feel it's very comfy to hang out here, I want you to try to find some buoyancy by pressing down through your heels, lifting your chest. Press your knees out, we're using your elbows. And exhale, just sink your butt all the way down to the mat. Sticking your right leg out to the side, placing the sole of your left foot to your right thigh, and just turning your entire upper body. Flex your right foot, inhale, sweep your arms up, strong arms, and from here, use your core to draw you forward, forward, forward. Lift your gaze, stick your butt out to the back, and just land wherever you land, whether that is very far down or if it's very far up. But what I don't want to do is to round in. So keep the length of your spine, the lift of your chest. And just work it from here. You will feel it. Inhale it back up. Switch it out the legs. Stick your left leg out to the side, the sole of the right foot towards the left thigh. Rotating your upper body to face your left leg. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, casting your heart forward, using your core, lowering your shoulder blades down your back. And just stay wherever you find you have met your limit. Pressing down through the front heel. Really press it down, flexing the foot, almost drawing your heel like towards your body to find activation on the back, in your hamstring. Instead of just hanging into it, you're pressing it down. This will activate your hamstring and get you so much more both strength and flexibility. Inhale it back up. Exhale, place the soles of your feet together. You can keep them further away from you or close by, or whatever feels good for you. Inhale, lifting your chest. This might be enough for you. You can wiggle it out. You can flap your wings if that feels good. You can just work into each knee, or just grab hold of your feet, lifting your chest. And the same principle applies, using your core to draw you forward. Just lean in. You can climb down to whatever edge you find here. As always, it could be higher up or further down. And just use your breath to massage those areas of tension that you find in your body. Inhale, use your core to lift you back up. Use your hands to bring your knees together. And then just squeeze your core again. Last time to roll all the way down into Shavasana. Spreading your feet about mat width apart and just relaxing your arms alongside your body. Your palms are facing up. Take one deep breath in and sigh it out through your mouth. With that sigh, just feel all tension release from your body. 2 more times like that. Inhale through your nose, sigh it out. Last one. Sigh it out. Just stay in Shavasana for as long as you please. I encourage you to stay for at least 5 to 10 minutes and really find a deep relaxation that you so much deserve. Great work today. I hope to see you on your mats with me as your guide again soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.